All right, so it's currently 1:13 on Tuesday. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. We got an early start for a shoot for one of our brands and some of our products. While at the shoot, I got a message that our products have just made it through customs here in Dubai. And so they should be shipping to our warehouse around 4 p.m. today. At least that's what they say. So inshallah, we get our products today. I have a meeting at 3 with our warehouse management software. That's a company based in the US. So we're using their systems to set up our warehouse. And then soon after that, I hope the products will be there. So what we're doing right now is like a quick kind of assessment of where things are gonna go for the warehouse when things get here, because it's 3:30 right now. The shipment got pushed back. They say they're gonna come here around 8 p.m. So we're just doing like a quick walkthrough of how we see it being set up. They took the other ones back?
Yes.
Okay. They didn't give you a hassle, did they? Okay, these are the bubble.
Yes.
Sure. How long do you think it take to set up the shelving, everything? Let's just say we start with a full day tomorrow. How long do you think it'll take?
Yes, we start tomorrow, and they told me they will do the pack shelving.
Yes.
And in 1 day.
Okay.
So after that,
So maybe like 2-3 days?
yeah, 2-3 days.
Yeah. Okay, so it's currently 9:14 p.m. and we still have not gotten our shipment. First it was 4 p.m., then it was 6 p.m., then 8 p.m. So now they say they are 15 minutes away. So we'll see. All right, it's 9:38 and they're just getting here. So let's go see what they got for us after 10 years of waiting. We just got done. It's currently 11 p.m. Everything came except one of our brands. One of our brands is going to come in another shipment, which I'm just finding out about. I don't know how I really feel about that, but it's not something to get upset over. What's done is done. We're doing a quick quality check before we head out just to see some of the boxes that got damaged. Just checking out the outside and then making sure the products didn't get damaged from the inside. But we'll do a full count tomorrow. We just had to clarify with the shipping company, make sure the actual count matches from their numbers and our numbers, and then that's basically it for tonight. So tomorrow we'll start setting up the actual warehouse, because in the shipment we also did get the shelving and everything we need for fulfillment. All right, so I'm back at the warehouse. Me and Ali just did a quick walkthrough. So they already started putting up the shelving for the storage, and they should be done today. We're not going to bolt it down yet because we need to make sure there's enough space for the forklift to maneuver through the shelving. So I think it's important to show this process because a lot of content and focus now is around the marketing and branding, which they are very important, but I think it does a huge injustice to actually building e-commerce brands, especially like what we're trying to do. So over the past year, I've kind of realized and made a perspective shift based on my mentor, who basically showed me that there is a lot of areas of opportunity in the boring businesses. And I decided to take that a step further and look at the boring aspects of our actual business. So those boring aspects being the operations side. So when I say operations is the boring side of business, I say that because I come from a creative background and there are a lot of mundane tasks that aren't sexy in operations. So the reason why I'm focusing on documenting the operations side more than the marketing side is because I feel like marketing, if you get wrong, you can always recover. But operations, if you get wrong, it can really kill your brand. How do you make sure that you have stock available? And let's say you run out of stock. How do you make sure that you've already contacted your suppliers and purchased what you need? And then another thing is quality control. How do you ensure that your products go through a rigorous process? And how do you make sure that it gets to the end customer as it should be? And lastly, what I feel like is the most important thing is customer service. So when these things work properly, you get consistency, reliability, and you also are able to scale. We're trying to scale these brands. So it's important for us to focus on these things in the beginning. So we make mistakes in the beginning, and when we do scale, we scale correctly. All right, so far they got a lot done. I wasn't expecting them to be this far into the process, but it's actually cool knowing where they are because we are pretty much ahead of our timeline right now when it comes to the setup. So I was expecting that the storage was going to take a day, the picking was going to take a day, then we can go to the packing station. But because they're ahead of schedule, this makes me feel good. And also, I kind of want to quickly, briefly talk on something I've been learning about lately, which is the EOS, which is basically a system for entrepreneurs and people building brands and businesses. So this pretty much helps you get on track as a company. It helps you with your vision, your people. And one of the things it talks about is having the right people in the right places. And the reason why I want to talk about this in this moment specifically is because setting up this warehouse, I knew it was going to be a lot of work. I knew it was going to be a lot of preparation. And I really want to take time to talk about our warehouse manager and supervisor, Ali. He's basically just been running the show since I've been here. So ever since the products came in, I've only just have to be here just to make sure he has whatever he needs. And having the right person in the right place pretty much relieves a lot of stress. So I've been here in the office just doing focus work, and he's just been in charge of the guys, making sure they get everything done that they need to get done. Coming into this, I knew it was gonna be a lot of work and preparation, and having somebody like that to just kind of take lead and take charge on these things just makes my life so much easier. Basically, this is what they got done so far. So they did roughly a few of the picking shelves, as you can see. On our drawing, we had, I think it was 3 or 4, and we decided to go with 6 just to kind of fit this entire space. So the length is not finalized yet because we want to see how much space we have when we're done. And then we did also set up one of the picker stations. So basically when they pick a product, what they'll do is they'll have one of these and they'll have an order in each box or bin, I guess you can say. So when this is done, they'll bring it over here to the packing station, which is not done yet. We basically got to set up the whole system for that, so that's not done yet. And then we have more shelves over here. And then this is the storage. So our storage is actually done. This will fit all of the brands for right now, everything that we have coming, it'll fit over here. We'll have more than enough space, and then we still have a lot of room to expand. So for now, this is kind of what we got done today.
Sure.
And then they should finish everything tomorrow. At least that's kind of the expectations. So yeah, I will give you an update tomorrow. I'm gonna leave here because it's getting really hot. Well, it's been hot all day, but yeah, so I'm excited for this shipping station. We will have 2, but for now we're starting with 1. So I'm excited for that. Everything's coming along. Let's just keep the original scenario. It needs to be, we need to be able to get it with the forklift from both sides, right?
Yeah.
So we know we have 6 rows of 2 shelves. That's the max we can go.
Yeah.
If we add in 1 extra shelf into each row, that takes us to here,
Yes.
which makes it 18.
18.
But if we put them up against the wall, we automatically get 12 on that.
Yes.
We get 8 right there because we need to leave room for the
Yes.
forklift. But also, if we take this another 3 meters, just like we just did, kind of, sort of, give or take, we now come out to like here or so, but then we can add another shelf, another row
Yes.
of potentially 8.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So then that makes it 28.
Yes.
And all we do is we shift the picking.
And we will remove 1 from here, so we'll make it short.
Yes.
We'll make it short and add 1 on the other side.
Right, exactly. You get what I'm saying? So now we go from 18 to 28, which is an extra 20 pallets just on the bottom row.
Double it.
Yeah. That doubles the amount of pallets.